So hi, I'm Dan. This is my Let's Play series where I'm Let's Playing making a game instead of playing a game. This is a game we've been working on, Ninja Gym, which you probably saw in the title just a moment ago. Um, as I've explained before, it is an open world game, very systems focused, and there's been a system I've been thinking about implementing into this game for a while, and this week I decided to just go and do it. And that system is weather system. It's raining now. Um, I'm actually really happy with how this looks and works. Uh, I was kind of on and off the fence about it for a while because I didn't want it to be purely aesthetic. I wanted it to actually have gameplay purposes, and it does now. I talked to my producer for a bit, and we came up with some good gameplay purposes for it to have. I'm happy with it. So, in the simplest terms, the rain is a filter that's getting dialed over the screen, and it's falling. Yeah, looks like rain. Very, very simple effect. I went through like half a dozen different rain effects, not liking any of them. Um, and it also, let me get to the clock thing here. It also darkens the background, darkens the sky. Those are aesthetic things, and I think it looks pretty cool. And it, like, see here, it slowly fades in and out. I originally had it fade in very quickly. I wasn't happy with it. I'm not a huge fan of the slow fading in and out either, but for simplicity's sake, it works really well. Maybe I'll change it later on. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We will see. Um, but it does actually have mechanical effects. So let's talk about the mechanical effects real quick. So, what rain will do is will reduce the visibility of guards and reduce the hearing range of guards. Now, I don't remember if this take or not. I explained how when the game decides it's raining. I don't think I want to mention that because it's kind of a fun thing, and also if you read the code either earlier, you would know how it works. But the rain basically starts sporadically about once a week or so and lasts between a quarter a day to a day. Becomes this kind of spontaneous, unpredictable, easy mode where you're for a few minutes of gameplay, you're able to run around the guards with it being much harder for them to detect you. I might have like a shrine toward the middle of the game where you can make it rain whenever you want to, and it would last for a whole day every time. I don't know. That's going to require playtesting because I'm a little worried the rain might make things a little too easy. Um, but I like it. So, kind of an upside and downside of my game, mostly upside, is that I created this whole new system for the game and it took me 3.5 minutes to explain. It took me 3.5 minutes to explain because it was a couple dozen lines of code to add this whole extra weather system. By the way, street lamps turn on whenever it's raining, regardless what time of day it is. I actually really like that. I think it's cool. Um, so yeah, like good for um, making my game easier to make. Not so great for making additional YouTube content. Oh, hey, did you notice this whole area right here I'm running around in is a whole new area that didn't exist until yesterday, basically. So, trying to be mindful of what my face is going to be in front of. I finished. I didn't finish, but I made the third tower that's going to be on the other side here. You see, on the first couple towers I've been playing around with has all sorts of fine detail. This one does not have that yet. I haven't made it yet. This is mostly just so I can get a feel for things. My next project, by next episode, I'll finish decorating this, or at least done a few passes. But my big goal for this third tower, is this where the dungeon we've been working on is going to be placed in this tower. And maybe my next episode, maybe I'll have something else, but in a coming episode, I'm going to explain why this game actually has to be an open world game, because you can approach that dungeon from multiple different angles from all around the building here. And this dungeon's kind of my first proper experiment for integrating a dungeon into an open world, which the dungeon I work on after this, I'm going to delve much, much deeper into. This is, a prototype that will be in the game. So far, it looks nice over here. There's NPCs walking around, even though there isn't much to see, and none of the doors work yet. But layout's nice. I have some cool platformy puzzles for getting around. It's good. I like it. More work to do. I wanted to have this area finished before this episode, but that was just not in the cards time-wise to do, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's okay. Every episode is this game middle of progress. Look, my ninja has a single working sprite, and that's it. It's okay. It's in progress. I'm going to be working on the game for a while. Okay, so it looks like this video is coming up a little short today, but that's okay. I guess that's the do I talk about stuff after I did it, or do I talk about stuff while I'm doing it? This ended up being short, but I think more interesting, and me less rambly. Though, amazingly enough, I'm able to end up being rambly anyway, because that's just how I do. But, nonetheless, comment on my video. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like. Tell me what you like about the weather system, what you don't like about the weather system. Like, the share, the subscribe, and all that. Subscribe? Whatever. That stuff, the engagement, the stuff that makes the YouTube algorithms happy. How about you do that? And I will see you next time.